I just don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm so used to doing everything with you, planning for everything for two. And now that we're through, I just don't know what to do with my time. I'm so lonesome for you, baby, till it's a crime. Going to a movie, oh, it only makes me sad. Every party I go to, oh, I feel twice as bad when I'm not with you. I just don't know what to do. You see, like a summer rose, need the sun and the rain, oh yeah. I need your sweet love to ease all of this pain. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know just what to do with myself. Baby, if your new love ever turns you down, come on back. I'll still be around, just waiting for you. I don't know what to do. 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 Hold on. I don't know what to do. 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 I'm sad and blue. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm missing you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I'm just like a summer rose that needs the sun and the rain, rain, rain. I need your sweet, oh, your sweet love to ease all the pain. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know just what to do with myself. No one to talk to. No one to turn to. No one to hold. No one to soothe my soul. My heart is misused, so confused. I don't know what to do with myself. Don't know what to do, oh, with myself. Half a man, spirits are going down and down. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You keep on worrying me, and soon I'll be gone. You keep on worrying me, and you'll be left alone. I'm almost crazy, dear my man. I know you'll probably think silly of me for what I'm about to say, but this has been on my mind for quite some time. First, I want you to help me to understand the things you do that hurts me so. There should be no doubt whether or not I'll understand, because honey, I love you, and my love for you hides all faults. You see, honey, at times I get the feeling that you don't care. And I believe I'm just another woman in your life. Then again, I feel that I'm all in this world that matters to you. Is it in my mind? If you would just tell me, I would understand, because I am yours. You control every movement. I worry so much, I make myself sick. Wonder why we can't get along. I tried so hard in many, many ways. Second is trust. I trust you hardly in anything you say or do. You know you can lie to me, and really, I don't want to know the truth. Nobody can make me believe different. All I ask is an understanding. And sometimes if you would just tell me that you love me and that you're mine. Because I am yours. Heart, body, and soul, I'm yours. And I'm with you, for you, in anything you do or say. Yours, lifetime, Tina.
When I fall in love, it will be completely, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. So when I make sure it will be completely or I'll never, or I'll never, or I'll never, I'll never give the only heart I own. And the moment I feel that all you feel that way too, that's when I fall in love with you. Well, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, say I got a woman way over town, good to me. Oh yeah, she give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of friend indeed. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, she says a loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says a loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says a loving just for me. Yeah, she loves me so tenderly. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah. She's there to love me both day and night. Never grumbles or fusses, always treats me right. Never running in the streets and leaving me alone. She knows a woman's place is right there now in her home. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, say I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, oh she's my baby, don't you understand? Yeah, I'm a lover man. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, don't you know she's all right? Don't you know she's all right? She's all right, she's all right. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
consequence, feeling as I do. We're in a spinning top. Tell me, will it stop? And what am I to say? Open our music book that only few can look, and I'll write a song for you. Love is a symphony, hearts in one melody, 'cause I'll write a song for you. Sounds never dissipate, they only recreate in another place. There's in your silent night joy of a song's delight, 'cause I'll write a song for you, you'll write a song for me, we'll write a song of love, of love. My magical mystique, finding it all complete in your lovely face. Feelings we try to chase, memories that won't erase, stay forever new. We have a magic box in which is never locked, 'cause I write a song for you, you write a song for me, we'll write a song of love,
just for a thrill. sunshine to rain, just for a thrill. You filled my heart with pain. To me you were my pride and joy, but to you I was merely a toy, a plaything you could toss around at will, just for a thrill. You made my life one sad song, just for a thrill. You just led me along, although you're free and having your fun. To me, you're still the only one, 'cause you made my heart stand still, just for a thrill.
Welcome to Comma Performing Arts Center. Before we begin, a few quick reminders. Please silence your phones and dim any light-emitting devices, including smartwatches. Please take note of your nearest exits. In case of emergency, follow directions from Comma staff and volunteers. For information on upcoming events, visit commaonline.org or sign up for our mailing list after the show. If you enjoyed tonight's performance, please tell your friends and neighbors, and thank you for supporting live events in Morganton, North Carolina. Now, enjoy the show.
Please silence all cell phones and pagers. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional. Will the audience please remain standing for the posting of the colors?
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
About face. Mark time. March. Mark time. March. Forward. March.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sergeant First Class Alan Shade of the Freedom High School Junior ROTC and the Junior ROTC Patriot Battalion Color Guard. Please join me in thanking them for participating in our program today. Also, thank you to Public Safety Officer George Isbell for the singing of the National Anthem. Mr. Isbell is a 2023 graduate from Western Piedmont BLET program and is now employed at Valdez Police Department. Please join me in thanking Mr. George Isbell. Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the 2026 commencement ceremony of Western Piedmont Community College. I am Ronnie Thompson, Chair of the Board of Trustees at Western Piedmont Community College. The faculty, administration, trustees, and guests on the stage today also join in the excitement of celebrating your accomplishments as you receive your respective degrees. Graduates, can you believe you're here? There have been many hurdles you had to overcome in reaching this day. Your determination and passion have paid off in achieving your goals. As you look around this crowd tonight, you will see many faculty and staff members, along with family and friends who supported you through this journey. Be sure to thank them for their support. To our graduate, you should remember that you are now an alumnus of Western Piedmont Community College and an important part of the Burke County family. As you prepare to take your next steps, I urge you to keep striving for excellence. Achievement is not just about earning a degree or landing a job. It's about pushing your own boundaries and making a positive impact in your community. The skills and knowledge you have gained here are powerful tools. Use them to reach higher, dream bigger, and help shape the future of our city and beyond. Surround yourselves with positive influences, never stop learning, and always believe in your ability to achieve more. Whether you continue your education, start a new career, or embark on your own venture, know that you carry the hope and pride of everyone here with you. Again, on behalf of the fellow trustees, we wish you every success and congratulations on your continued success. Thank you very much. Okay.
Good morning, fellow graduates of 2026. I, Sam Shahor, am honored to speak today at the Western Piedmont graduation ceremony and to have represented you as your student government vice president. Theodore Roosevelt said, "It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed." As a first-generation college student, a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and a first-generation American, I would like to share a few things I've learned. Excellence through sacrifice. That's what we've done. We made the hard choices, we put in the work, asked the questions, and pushed ourselves to grow in what we're passionate about. You will have to step out of your comfort zone and ask yourself hard questions, like, why are you here? What do you want? What do you need to do? And I have discovered that the answers can be simple yet terrifying, easy to say but hard to do. So here's to all the late nights and the early mornings, to the humbling moments when you got a test back and it confirmed your worst fears, but you didn't give up, and to all our dreams of finding our purpose, preferably with a six-figure salary. We've all faced our own hardships and made sacrifices on this road towards our goals. This may feel like a small step towards something greater, but as many mathematicians say, the devil is in the details. Be proud of what you've accomplished and what it took to get here, because every detail will matter towards the grand solution. But understand this, never forget, when you look back someday, you may unexpectedly find that you have exactly what you need. You started here with a degree that will unleash your potential. Our journey is a long one that has just started. Whether you're entering the workforce or continuing on towards a PhD, there will be more late nights and early mornings ahead, more humbling moments, more dreams, and hopefully with more money too. So walk out there with your heads held high, change, grow, learn, fail, discover who you are, and keep an open heart and an open mind. My time at Western Piedmont helped me to find a direction, even if I didn't have everything figured out. It has made me realize that it is not always about the place you go to, but the people you meet along the way. That makes the difference. When you find those relationships, value them, cherish them. And you know what? The world feels a little less intimidating. That big university or whatever next doesn't seem so overwhelming anymore. So put yourself out there, take risks, walk through as many doors as you can, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find the right room for you. Lastly, I want to thank the people who made this moment possible. To my parents who fled here from Thai refugee camps, thank you for giving me this opportunity to build a better life. I hope to make you proud. To my siblings who have struggled with me, and mostly for me, thank you. I am deeply grateful. I also want to thank all my teachers, friends, colleagues, and mentors. I have been fortunate enough to have been surrounded by good people. Thank you. Finally, to my fellow graduates, remember the sacrifices we've carried, the growth we've earned, and the people who have supported us into everything that comes next. We've made it this far, but this is only the beginning. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good morning. It is great to see you this morning. My name is Joel Welch, and I have the honor of serving as the seventh president of Western Piedmont Community College. I, too, would like to add my personal greetings to the audience and our graduates, and welcome everyone to our graduation ceremony. You made it. Congratulations. Today, we are gathered to honor the students of the graduating class of 2026. Those students whose desire for learning and aspirations to transform their life led them to enroll at Western Piedmont Community College. And with that, I have a tradition, so everybody smile. That'll be posted on X and Instagram. Follow me, WPCC Prez. Keep up with what's going on at the college. So before we proceed with the ceremony, I do want to recognize several individuals who are here this morning to participate in this celebration of our students' achievement. First, a group of very dedicated and supportive individuals who give so unselfishly of their time and energy to Western Piedmont Community College, our Board of Trustees. If you would, please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Mr. Ronnie Thompson, Chair of the Trustees. Mr. Malone McNeely, Vice Chair of the Trustees. Ms. Amy Jackson Kincaid. Mr. Rod Harrelson. Mr. Bill Lennon. Mr. Scott Mulwee, and Mr. Travis Ruff. Please join me in showing your appreciation for these individuals. Thank you. Next, I would like to acknowledge the administration of the college, the deans and the senior administration who work so well together to ensure the efficient operation of the institution. The senior staff of Western Piedmont Community College, please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Dr. Cindy Davies, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development. Ms. Sandy Holman, Vice President of Administrative Services. Ms. Susan Burley, Vice President for Student Success and Support Services. Ms. Stacy Scholler, Executive Assistant to the President and Trustee Liaison. Stacy's not on stage, because she's always helping somewhere working in the auditorium. Our college deans, Ms. Ava Yamudi, Dean of Health and Public Service. Dr. Anne Marie Radasowitz, Dean of Arts and Sciences. Mr. Jonathan Crumpler, Dean of Business and Technology. Dr. Tu Vang, Dean of Student Services. Let's give these dedicated WPCC administrators a hand. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, a group of individuals without whom we could not operate the college. You may not be aware that WPCC consistently outperforms many other North Carolina community colleges on the mandated performance measures, and our surveys indicate that our students are pleased with the education they receive and consistently recommend us to their friends and family. I pause to add here that we recently received data that not only do we outperform colleges in North Carolina, we outperform the national colleges and peer institutions that were chosen as the top 200 in the country. Our team does an excellent job. WPCC is a college of excellence because we have the best, most dedicated faculty and staff of any college that I know. We do not say thank you enough to these individuals, so please join me in thanking the faculty and staff of the Western Piedmont Community College as they stand to receive your applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, while I express my gratitude to those individuals who figure so prominently in our college, I want to thank those individuals who are not on the stage, but made what goes on here possible. Please help me in thanking the staff who helped make this graduation event happen, our student services staff, and other employees of the college who are spread out all over this auditorium making it work. Please give them a round of applause. And finally, here just a point of personal privilege, because I think in 28 years this is the first time at one of the community college graduations that I have had my father in attendance. The Reverend Darby Welch, wave pop, is here. I am greatly appreciative of my father and the time and effort he invested in me, that I might have an opportunity to have one of the greatest jobs in the world. Thank you. I would also like to recognize his wife, Miss Audrey, who's sitting with him, and my wife, who's very important to me and the reason I get to do one of the most incredible jobs, who's sitting here too. So thank you so much. They're not here to actually see me. My daughter, his granddaughter's graduating, so they showed up to see her. Now, it is a great honor and my pleasure to introduce our speaker this morning, Mr. Nation Hahn. Mr. Nation Hahn serves as the Managing Director at the John M. Belk Endowment and a leading voice in education and workforce development across all of North Carolina. A native of Burke County, Mr. Hahn has built a distinguished career at the intersection of education, workforce innovation, and community resilience. In his leadership role at the John M. Belk Endowment, he oversees strategic initiatives designed to strengthen the state's talent pipelines and expand economic opportunity. He co-directs Good Jobs WNC, a long-term recovery and workforce development initiative in Western North Carolina that mobilizes partners and resources to support resilient communities and a strong local economy, and directly benefits our college here. Mr. Hahn is also the co-founder of Education NC, EdNC, the statewide nonprofit news organization launched in 2015. During his tenure, he secured more than $17 million in support for EdNC and built a statewide partnership through an innovative model that combined leadership development, theory of change, and immersive learning experiences for decision makers. He led EdNC's work covering North Carolina's post-secondary education and community colleges, authoring the award-winning Awake 58 newsletter and visiting all 58 community colleges on multiple occasions. Throughout his career, Mr. Hahn has served in numerous leadership and board roles focused on addressing education access, housing, and food insecurity. His work earned national recognition when Southern Living magazine named him a Southerner of the Year in 2016. Raised in Western North Carolina, Nation brings deep roots and statewide perspective to his work in education, workforce development, and community building. Having visited all 100 North Carolina counties and every single community college in the state, he's always happy to swap stories about the best barbecue, hidden gems, or anything else in North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the lectern Mr. Nation Hahn, a friend of the community colleges, and I'm very privileged to say a personal friend. Nation?
Thank you, Dr. Welch. This may be the first time my parents actually understand what I do for a living. They're here as Burke County and Caldwell County residents. But President Welch, members of the board, faculty, family, students, thank you for letting me spend a few minutes with you today. You're graduating in a time of complexity and change. A couple years ago, I delivered a similar speech to a similar class of graduates, and I made a joke about using AI to do their homework, and everyone chuckled. Today, it's a little less of a joke because the economy is changing faster than at any time in recent memory. The technology that will shape your working lives is being shaped and reshaped daily and weekly. Your parents' generation, my parents' generation, lived by a clear set of rules. Get trained, get hired, stay with one company, pick a lane, move forward. Your life and my life are different. Here's what I would suggest for you, though. Uncertainty and possibility are twins. They're born of the same moment, the same restless energy. And I would beg you to ask the question, when uncertainty arrives, what carries people through? It's not a job title, it's not a bank balance, although that helps. It's your people. In an economy being rewired by tools that did not exist 5 years ago, the most underrated form of capital is not financial, it's social. Sam spoke to that earlier, and if Dr. Welch had told me he was going to, I probably wouldn't have spoke, because you did such a good job. But social capital comes from the instructor who knows your name, the family who showed up today, the friend who answers the phone at 2 in the morning, no matter what. These people define your community, and the strength of those relationships will go a long way in defining your possibility. Here's a question I sometimes ask myself. If everything went sideways tomorrow, my job, my relationship, my home, how many people could I call? How many people would answer? That number is the truest measure of a life worth living. That kind of life is harder to build than it sounds. The world's made it easy to sit at home on your phone or your tablet and call that connection. The texts and the memes will pass the time, but they won't build a life. The people who will get you through the hard seasons are those that you share a dinner with, or hike with, or can sit around with on a Sunday afternoon when nothing in particular is happening. And yes, building those relationships requires leaving the couch, risking that the dinner is awkward, the mood is strained, the person you thought might be a good friend is a little awkward. It all requires a little vulnerability, which is to say a little courage. And that courage is the cost of a life worth living. I would offer to you that the other element, the other characteristic that carries people through uncertain times is curiosity. Anne Lamott has written that we are hardwired with it, that God or the universe somehow knew that curiosity would keep us going, so it's one of our earliest and deepest traits. So I'd encourage you to stay curious. The credential you hold today is not the end point, it's the beginning. It's permission to keep going. Dr. Welch and I were talking about this recently, that some people will tell you that you cannot stay in rural America if you want to build a great career and a great life. I don't think that argument was ever true, and the new geography of work has made it less true today than ever before. This is a county that knows what disruption feels like. In my parents' generation, you could walk out of high school and into the local plant and build a whole life around the rhythm of shift change. When many of those jobs left, this is a place that got knocked down. And it would have been understandable if it stayed down, but it didn't. It's an economy and a county that's rebuilt itself. And so when the country goes through economic shifts and changes due to AI, this is a region where it should look for answers. The thing that's exciting for you, the possibility, is that remote work is here to stay. The largest cohort in our workforce is heading for retirement, meaning hundreds of thousands of jobs are going to open in the years ahead. So you can stay. You can plant your flag here and own it. You can work in advanced manufacturing or healthcare. You can work for UNC Blue Ridge or Wilts Construction. You can work for a company 3 time zones away without ever leaving your neighborhood. You can start your own business. But as you do that, I would encourage you to remember that making a living is not the same thing as having a life worth living. Income matters because of what it makes possible: a stable home, a table you gather around, a trip you can take, a car repair you don't have to worry about. It's ultimately about ensuring you have the security you need to meet what life tosses your way. But security matters because of what it makes possible, not because of what it is. The world will tell you that your worth comes from your salary or your title or your zip code, and I believe that myself at times. But I've learned that the life I love is built somewhere else, in work I care about, a community I call home, of the people I love. Security is the foundation, but what you build on top of it is the point. What you build in the end are commitments to your job, to a place, to the people you choose to walk through life with. And here's what I've come to believe. A commitment you could have escaped is not the same as one you chose to keep. Security is what gives your commitments meaning, because it means you stayed because you wanted to, not because you had no other choice. So the work ahead of you, and I say this to the 20-somethings and the 50-somethings and the 70-somethings in equal measure, is to keep as many doors open for as long as you can. Don't let anyone close them early. The sense of possibility is worth protecting. You will make decisions and you will make commitments that will define your path. But the doors you keep open are what gives the door you choose to walk through their meaning. Stay curious, stay open, and when you find the commitments worth keeping, keep them freely. Doors will not always stay open for you. Some are going to close. Some will slam. I was born to 2 teenagers with addiction issues in this county. And if it weren't for my aunt and uncle who adopted me and became my parents, I don't know what would have happened. I moved schools more time than I could count. I learned early that the world does not hand us the path we might have wanted. In 2013, I lost 2 people who were dear to me, one to violence and one to cancer in 6 months' time. A few years ago, during COVID, I lost another family member to an accidental overdose. And what those years taught me is that grief is not something you move through. It's something you learn to carry. And in between those large losses, there have been ordinary ones. I was laid off from my first job the day after Thanksgiving. I built organizations that didn't last and worked for causes that lost. And I tell you this not to make you sad on a day of celebration, but because I don't want you to believe the story that some lives are protected from loss and some aren't. Most lives contain loss. The question is not whether hard times will come, the question is what you'll do when they arrive. And what carried me through, social capital. What carried me through was people, the friends who kept showing up, the colleagues whose shared work I found meaningful, time outside, the reminder that all things are temporary, good and hard alike. The people I knew who would answer the phone and who would still. It was, in the end, the kind of life that I've been describing, one built on the people, the place, and the willingness to stay curious. An author once wrote, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a little voice at the end of the day that says, 'I'll try again tomorrow.'" The courage that carries you through hard times is rarely the dramatic kind, it's the quiet kind. It's the kind of getting up every day, which is why this college and the work you did to get here matters. Dallas Herring said the purpose of the community college is to take people where they are and carry them as far as they'll go. This is as good a sentence as there's ever been written about what the system does. This college and community colleges are the only institution in America that is built for a life and a world that we're entering, a world where careers look less like a straight line and more like an overgrown trail, where people come back at 35 and 45 and 55 to learn the next thing. So graduates, you came here to get something and you got it. This credential goes with you today and the doors it opens are real. But the important thing you will do is not going to just be the job. It will be the neighbor you hire, the young person you mentor, the coworker you train, the family member who's watching you walk across the stage right now and thinking, maybe this is possible for me too. You are the evidence of possibility in a world that needs so much more of it. And that's how a place changes, a family changes, a life changes. I look forward to seeing the doors you open, and congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates, on your accomplishments. Today is a celebration of your hard work, perseverance, and success. In addition to recognizing you, we also recognize an outstanding instructor who has demonstrated passion, commitment, and dedication to teaching and to students. The Excellence in Teaching Award was established by the Western Piedmont Foundation in 1986 to honor a member of the full-time faculty. The recipient of this distinguished award will receive a plaque, a medallion to wear at all future Western Piedmont graduation ceremonies, and a financial award provided by the Western Piedmont Foundation. A committee composed of former Excellence in Teaching Award winners receives nominations from students, staff, faculty, and community members. Selection of the recipient is based on various factors, including an effective classroom environment, innovative teaching techniques, efficient use of technology, leadership and service to the college and the community, and development of students as whole persons. The winner this year has been described as passionate, dedicated, and amazing. One nominator mentions how the efforts put forth by the winner for the school, for the community, for the success of the students are limitless. Another nominator mentions how the instructor knows and understands what the individual needs and manages to reach them all on their level. A dean describes our winner as striving for excellence in every aspect and has a program that runs like a well-oiled machine. This instructor is creative in the way they teach and the tools used to help prepare students to certifications. Students describe the instructor as a hands-on teacher and goes into detail with everything to make sure every step of a process is understood. Colleagues describe how the curriculum is created so well that students are able to learn and work into industry with great success. The winner has a compassionate heart and works to give and help others. They have offered student-led sessions for staff wellness days. They served as a captain during the recent WPCC giving campaign to support the Western Piedmont Foundation. In the past, our winner and her faculty coordinated an opportunity for students to learn more about serving a local population by working with a nonprofit that bridges that gap between communities. The participants in the program were able to provide prom beauty services to students from a local high school. Our winner truly does exemplify the development of students as whole persons. Our winner this year received a diploma in cosmetology and an associate degree in general education from Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute. She received a bachelor's in career and technical education with a concentration in workforce leadership and development from Appalachian State University. The college's trustees, foundation, board of directors, administration, faculty, staff, and graduates recognize the recipient and applaud her tireless efforts to Western Piedmont Community College and the students she serves. Today's recipient now joins an illustrious group at Western Piedmont Community College that not only provides examples of leadership and dedication to our students, the community in their field of cosmetology, but embraces the compassion and heart of teaching. Graduates, students, faculty, staff, administration, and trustees, it is my honor and pleasure to announce that this year's winner is Jenna Chapman. Thank you.
I now ask the candidates for graduation to please stand. President Welch, I am honored to speak on behalf of the faculty of Western Piedmont Community College to present to you these candidates for graduation. I certify that these persons have fulfilled the graduation requirements for their respective programs of study as prescribed by the college and the North Carolina Community College system. And I recommend that you confer upon them the degrees and diplomas for which they are qualified.
Candidates, you have prepared for the next stage in your lives by completing a prescribed program of study. Whether you choose to continue your formal education at a four-year college or university, continue employment in your chosen field, or begin employment in a new career, you will be faced with the challenge of adjusting to a constantly changing world in the 21st century. Our world continues to become more complex, requiring that we master the technological, scientific, and humanistic skills which contribute to the development of our society. The foundation you have received at Western Piedmont will enable you to think critically, to reason logically, and to judge wisely, both in your careers and in your daily lives. Western Piedmont Community College has prepared you well for whatever path you choose, but I urge you to remember that your education is not ending. It is just beginning. Make a commitment at this ceremony to become a lifelong learner and continually hone the skills that you have obtained in your time here. Candidates, with the exception of the first row, you may be seated. The graduates will come forward as their names are called to receive their degrees and diplomas. Now the first of our deans will come to the lectern as we begin presenting our awards.
Division of Arts and Sciences, candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts. Manolo Andres Francisco. Caitlin Irene Brackett. Xavier Michael Brown, Burke Collegiate Scholar. Sydney Lane Chambliss. Mackenzie Ann Coveney. Carlos Escalante Mendoza. Karina Escalante Mendoza. Gabrielle William Ferguson, High Honors. Yolanda Garcia Solis. Kaylee Renee Harden. Lillian Elizabeth Hull. Annie Caroline Eichert. Tanner Brendan Ivy, Honors. Abigail Panua Lowe. Melissa Annabelle Lopez Mejia, High Honors Global Scholar. Madison Rose Malatesta. Bethany Michelle Marler, High Honors. Jacqueline Monjes. Nicholas K. Mua, Honors. Rhiannon Mullins. Destiny Jean Petrie. William Seth Presnell. Peyton Louise Pruitt, High Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Madison Kendall Pryor, High Honors. Alexis Shannon K. Riddle. Carrie Hamby Russ. Makia Lynette Rutherford. Harrison Clifton Shoemake, Phi Theta Kappa. Madison Ray Smith. Brian Adam Triplett. Alan Vicente Perez. Carla Susana Vincente Rodriguez, Burke Collegiate Scholar. Ilea Camille Wallace. Leah Lan Mackenzie Welch. Dayana Denise Wilkerson, Honors. Allie Catherine Witherspoon. Isaac Yang. Candidate for the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science, Kenneth Ivan Hernandez Villanueva, High Honors. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Science, Victoria Borntrager. Tanner Lee Chapman. Bethany Nicole Clark, Phi Theta Kappa. Michael Robert Day, High Honors. Jessica Elizabeth Lloyd, Honors. Eakin Yangsu Teddy Low. Mike Brian Mariquin Pascual. Manuel Rodriguez Pascual Miguel. Sam Shahor, High Honors. Amber Nicole Spencer, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Walker Justice Townsend Eggers. James Williams, High Honors. Candidate for the degrees of Associate in Science and Associate in General Education Nursing, Milena Cano Vang. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Fine Arts, Visual Arts, Santiago Medina. Sylvia Marie Webster, High Honors. John Curtis Zimmerman, Honors.
Division of Business and Technologies. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Accounting, and Finance. Natasha Elise Chapman, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Juan Francisco, Honors. Tanya Jacqueline Holcomb. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Audio and Video Production Technology, Gavin Keith Brookshire. Cole Van Meter Cushman. Kenna Page Young. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Building Construction Technology, Julian Almanzo Figueroa, High Honors. Jorge Antonio Ambrosia. Michael Francis Callie, honors. William Harbison Jr., Courtney Lane McCaw, honors. Seda Johanna Morales Macario, candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Brittany Ann Embler, Michaela Lynn Fisher, Phi Theta Kappa. Tyler Thomas Mace, Betsebe Mendoza, Phi Theta Kappa. Laura Patricia Shea, Jesse Victor Takun Hernandez, Ashley Darlene Triplett, honors. Candidates for the degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, and Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Systems Technology. Sullivan Alan Drake Gross, honors. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Digital Effects and Animation Technology. Malachi Albertino, high honors. Chelsea Larissa Caceres, Caleb Steele Scrantz, Joshua Matthew Shook, high honors. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Electrical Engineering Technology. Franklin James Pastor Domingo. Landon Ray Schroyer. Marco Gabriel Velazquez Orozco. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Horticultural Technology. Beverly Madison Bishop, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Alexis Claire Carswell. Teal Gannon Drinkwater, high honors Phi Theta Kappa. Anna Naomi Landry, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Abigail Catherine Maltba. Morgan Kaylee Webb, honors. Mary Geraldine Yeager. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, Darian Dennis Boulay, high honors. Tucker James Sisk, honors. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, David Ray Buchanan, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Ashley Lauren Franklin, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Dakota Chance Green. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Mechatronics Engineering Technology, Austin Jack Holcomb. Jaden Jathan Ramirez. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Medical Office Administration, Sarah Mackenzie Carufel, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Gloria Jean Dickey, honors. Casey Marion Sloan. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Simulation and Game Development, Jeffrey Storm Buchanan, honors. Darius Anthony Mapp. Chase Alexander Pierce, Burke Collegiate Scholars, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Charles Eason Simmons, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Noah Ethan Wallace, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Candidates for the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Welding Technology, Leland Michael Buchanan. Hunter Seth Crowder, high honors. Chloe Esmeralda Lyra Cemental, Burke Collegiate Scholars.
One of the interesting things about Western Piedmont is how many people in this area have a connection to the college. I suspect we have many proud WPCC graduates here today, and I think it would be great to see how many of those past graduates are in the audience. So before the graduating class of 2026 is officially presented, I ask all persons in the audience who are WPCC alumni to honor our new graduates by standing. Please remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a legacy of our college, and I ask our alumni to please remain standing while we confer degrees. Will the Western Piedmont Community College class of 2026 please rise? And now, by the authority vested in me, by the trustees of Western Piedmont Community College, the North Carolina Community College System, and the state of North Carolina, and in recognition of the completion of your prescribed programs of study and all other requirements of Western Piedmont Community College, I take great pleasure in hereby conferring your degrees and diplomas to you, together with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations. Yes, give them a hand. Graduates, the tassel on your mortarboard, that's your hat, is currently on the right, which is the traditional location for students who have not completed their degree. Degree completers wear their tassels on the left. And we degree completers would like to ask you to join us in our ranks. So please raise your left hand, your other left, I saw you. Now grasp the end of your tassel and move it to the left, signifying your acceptance into the ranks of degree completers. Graduates, graduates, you are officially recognized as the Western Piedmont graduating class of 2026. Audience, please stand and applaud our new graduates. We are incredibly proud of you and excited to see the impact that you will have into the future. We ask the audience and our graduates to remain standing for the retiring of the colors.
Will the audience please be seated and remain seated for the recessional?